Hello everyone! First announcement. I have a mic, so everyone that knows me, I actually have a decent mic quality now. So you know what I thought I would do? I would make my first commentary video. My thoughts on the Minecraft movie! So,
This is a crafting table.
peak cinema. I will say this though. My initial reaction to the trailer was I hated it. What they did to the Minecraft I grew up with, and they just made that. I was so sad. I was so disappointed. I hoped that they would do the Sonic treatment on it. I was praying they would. The whole point of Minecraft is about creativity, and with what Minecraft has and is, they could have had a serious masterpiece. I mean, the original concept art alone looked amazing and awesome. I will say though, after watching, it is indeed peak. Not because of the movie itself, no, but because of the united experience it created for the people. The amount of cheering there was in the theater was amazing. But before I talk about the theater experience, let's talk about the stuff with the characters and, the general story, reference, everything else but that. First off, I just want to say, I know this movie was not serious, but I do wish they added a bit more backstory to Dawn. Like, we know she's a real estate agent, but everyone in the movie has a little bit of backstory, just not her, which is sad. But, well, anyway, the sexual tension between Jason Momoa and Jack Black was insane. During the Chicken Jackie fight scene, my friend 2 seats down from me started tweaking. I mean, full on just chanting themselves like kiss, 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 kiss. I can't even say they're enemies to lovers. I'd say rivals to lovers is more accurate. I mean, Steve calling him Gargar as a nickname. Or a pet name. The 69 scene in the sky, you know which one I'm talking about. And I mean, and I quote, "Let my hips guide you," is insane. I mean, to all my House MD enjoyers out there, I haven't felt this strongly about 2 characters having this type of tension since Gregory House and James Evan Wilson. That is his full name, James Evan Wilson. And even they aren't even close to the romance and chemistry going on between Steve and Garrett the Garbage Man Garrison. I probably sound insane to my outdoor neighbors. I am genuinely so happy they did not take this movie seriously with the direction they headed. Because, also, if you made it this far without, if you clicked on the video, you should have expected spoilers. But, spoiler warning, I guess. Sorry, too late. Although, they had their serious moments, the mom's dead. Financial issues. It was, the serious moments were more background. It wasn't prominent. Gargar stealing the orb so he can make Steve give him diamonds for the money is important. But they didn't drag that on. They didn't drag the fact he's broke. They didn't, drag the tone, making it really serious, or just some long story development thing. They had the classic dead mom. Yeah, they have the, "I'm sorry about your financial issues." But they just went back to the silly shenanigans. They went back to just being silly. Which, with the direction they headed, is, oh my god, I'm so happy they did not take this movie seriously. I also liked that for the B plot, they didn't feed it back into the A plot. It was just there, and it was so funny and stupid. Thank you, Jennifer Coolidge, for just being alive. It was great. I do wish they had the Ender Dragon in the movie, but I know they're waiting for the second movie to use that, because, why not? Why not? Also, Henry. Not about the character, about the actor, but the actor is such a W. Originally, none of the people in charge of the movie even thought of, I don't even know if most of them knew who Technoblade was, sadly, but because of Henry, played by Sebastian Hansen, we were able to have the Technoblade tribute, which is something I am so happy they included. I personally was not someone who watched a lot of the Minecraft YouTubers, which, honestly, due to some recent events, is probably for the best. I didn't when I was younger, but I did watch Technoblade, and I have so much respect and love for him and the things he's done. I mean, okay, in the middle of writing the script, I actually ended up going back to his channel and watched some of the more recent videos Techno Dad put up. And, well, Technoblade is a legend. He deserves to be loved and remembered for everything he's done. I mean, it sadly was, but no matter, Technoblade is an amazing person, even if he is not here. But, not to bring the tone down, I need to not go away from the main point of this, of talking about the Minecraft movie, so let's continue. The plot of the movie, as a child I yearned for the mines. Honestly, if we aren't taking this movie seriously in any way, the message was right. Following your dreams, not letting corporate offers culture destroy your whimsy and shenanigans, the good stuff. There also was other references to in the movie, like, hello Dan TDM in a cowboy hat, hello Pig Step, hello America's Got Talent. Also, Matt Berry, get back to the IT crowd. What are you doing in the B-plot of my Minecraft movie? Get out. But okay, let's actually talk about the theater experience. That was undoubtedly the best part of the entire movie. I mean, people dressed up. Me and my friends did dress up too, but like, the group next to us were wearing suits, like full-on suits, to a Minecraft movie. That's so silly. During every line Steve said, we cheered. There was an uproar of college students. And some guy and his kid, like, full on. It was just literally just a bunch of college students, and then like, we just hear this child going in the back, Chicken Jackie, like, huh? Anyway, but we were all screaming with joy unanimously every time he said any of his iconic lines, or when Steve simply just identified an objects. Literally, he went slime cube, and everyone just. Also, after the Chicken Jackie part, there were just some people that left, like, full on left the theaters. They only came for the Chicken Jackie. Like, that's crazy. Also, Hero Brian. And now for the theory section. So I know this is supposed to be the theory section, but honestly, I only have one theory, and it's really stupid. I thought of it at 3 a.m. sleep deprived, but I might as well say it. I realized they never mentioned who Henry and Natalie's father was. We know that the mother's dead. We know what she looks like. But we know nothing about the father. He could be alive. We don't know. And we also don't know what he looks like. We don't have any descriptors of what he looks like. So, hypothetically, based on everyone's age in the timeline, and from the hints of, not a father being there, Steve could potentially be their father. And I know what you're saying. What's wrong with you? What are you talking about? And sure, yes, based off of what I'm saying, the garbage man Garrison, could, hypothetically, based off of his age alone, like Steve, could be their father. However, I think it's more likely Steve is their father because, Henry has a creative drive and he must create, while Steve yearned for the mines and freedom to be able to create and build whatever he desired. So, my theory, my game theory, if you will, I'm going to cry. No matter how stupid the theory is, I'm putting this out there. If it's right, I don't know, yippee. If it's not, okay. Steve from a Minecraft movie is Henry and Natalie's father. The end. The Nether.